Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Hello there, Tutor Jess.
Hello, Tutor Irene.
Hello there, our percomnificent seniors.
Today is Tuesday, our Choose English Day.
I am your Tutor Irene, and together with me is my partner.
I am Tutor Jess.
And we are your Purposive tutor tandem.
For senior high school Purposive Communication.
Yes.
Hello, Tutor I.
Happy Tuesday, Tutor Jess.
Yes,
Kamusta
happy
ka
Tuesday, Tutor I. How was your days?
naman? Well, here, Tutor Jess, no, dito sa Manila medyo maulan.
Yeah,
Hindi
maulan.
ko alam kung meron ba tayong bagyo. Maybe I'm not updated. But it surprised me when the rain drizzled mga few hours ago. Pero ngayon makulimlim pa. How about there? In
Okay.
Tagum, Tutor Jess?
Also here, Chiro Irene, it's a cloudy day, and my weekend was so full of schedules. Even if it's a relaxed day or rest day, but we have to do everything that is part of our job, and that is what we call exigency of service.
Yes, that I would agree with you, Tutor Jess. And in relation to that, Tutor Jess, and to our student viewers, our percomnificent seniors who are watching us right now, Tutor Jess and I actually had our first back to school face-to-face classes yesterday. Tama ba ako, Tutor Jess? So in my
Yes,
school,
tamang-tama, Chiro
we
Irene.
officially opened.
Yes, I saw also my students, and just I want to hug them all, but because of this health protocol, I stay and I express my feelings how I am blessed together with them, now seeing their facial expressions, how beautiful the day it was. Okay.
Yes. And speaking of how beautiful the day it was, we still, of course, we have a beautiful day today because, Tutor Jess, we have our student viewers, our percomnificent seniors who are
Yes, ang
watching us right
galing-galing,
now.
Tutor I.
Sige nga, Tutor Jess, sino-sino bang mga kasama natin this afternoon?
Tingnan natin sa ating comment section. We have Renz Gaver Kaliana from Hi, good afternoon. And we have also Aliana Munsayak. Good afternoon, tutors. Yes, good afternoon. Enrico Dalupan. Hi, Enrico. Yes, thank you so much for having us this time. And also Miki Angela Prado. Okay, good afternoon, Dao. And from 11 STEM from Paranaque Science High School. Are you familiar? Okay,
Yes,
Tutor
Tutor
Irene.
Jess.
All right. And we have also Kim Nicole Ocampo. Okay, from I think it's from your school, not sure I.
Yes, Tutor
Paranaque
Jess.
Science
We have
School, High
also,
School.
ayan, Tutor Jess, I can also see Marian Peligro Malasigan and CG DX Penilla,
There you
also from Course
go.
9. And of course,
Yes.
our regular attendees from the different SDOs, no, Tutor Jess. So we are very happy to see you, mga
Yes,
anak.
and we have also Mark Platon. Hi, Mark Platon. Hello, hello,
Hi.
hello to all of you viewers. You are loved, and please stay tuned with our subject this afternoon, Children I, because we still have our another interesting topic to be discussed
Yes,
with you, our
later.
tutors.
Okay, and don't forget our dearest Percomnificent students that or in the month of February, we are actually celebrating the National Arts Month with the theme Ching ng
Yes.
Pag-asa. We are, of course, celebrating this month to celebrate the diversity, the culture, of course, and the arts here in our country, which is the Philippines. Ayan. Tutor Jess, uh,
Yes.
sa lahat ng form of art, Tutor Jess, which one do you like the most?
The form of arts.
Yes, sir. Do you prefer, like, for example, visual arts or yung
Oh,
movement, yung
I
dancing?
think
Which
I
one?
love in musical because music is
Wow.
part of art. And I love singing. Oh my God. Oh my
I know that for sure, Tutor Jess. To
Yes.
our Percomnificent students, if you don't know, my partner here, ayan, Tutor Jess, is really a very talented singer. Ayan. And
And
if you
also
want
Tutor
to hear,
Irene. Tutor
and if you want to
Irene.
hear Tutor Jess, ayun sa taas, if you want to hear Tutor
Ayun na.
Jess,
Ayan na sa baba, Tutor Irene. Magaling yan. Oh my God.
you may you may
Sasayaw
visit his
yan.
Facebook,
Di ba?
Tutor Jess.
Parody.
Yes, star parody.
Parody.
Okay. Hello there, Sam Solenga from Parsai and Vico. Hello, hi,
Hi.
Vicky. Hello, everyone. And of
Miguel
course,
Santiago.
aside
Mm-mm.
from the National Arts Month, Tutor Jeff, right? Today is also Happy
Woo!
Tuesday.
Galing naman! Ang
Yay!
galing-galing
Happy
na naman natin,
Tuesday.
di ba? Oh my God!
Okay. Today is a palindrome, di ba? Tutor Jeff, no? So
Yes!
when you flip it over, still the same number. So 02 to 2022 2022.
Ang
Ayan.
galing!
Happy
Ang galing
Tuesday.
mo, Tutor Ay! Ang galing-galing natin. No? Tu talaga. Tsaka dalawa din tayo ngayon.
Yes, and
Yeah.
two, two,
Thank you
two.
so
So may
much.
this day be a lucky day for
Oh,
everyone.
yes. And it's our week 2. Week 2 din natin.
Yes. Kaya nga
Magaling
very
tayo.
true eh.
Swerte sa atin ng
Umuulan.
true.
We are
Yes.
raining too today, Tutor Jess. Hi, Carlo Miguel Malonzo.
Oh,
And Seth,
yes.
Seth
Hi, Steph.
Oseas Eduardo. Hello, hello, hello. And thank you for
Hi.
tuning in here in our second week for purposive communication. And without further ado, we would like to recognize, ayan, baka mamaya yung mga students natin na nandito ay silang
Mm.
ma-awardan because we
Yes.
are now going to recognize our
Woo!
Percomnificent students of the week for week 1.
Yes. How are you, our students?
Congratulations!
Oh my God, I was so amazed. Dear Irene, there were my students also in other subjects. No, I was teaching at a senior high school. And this time, oh my God, they are so amazing. They are so amazing and very active in our participation. And also
Yes,
our other viewers, no, dear Irene,
yes,
no? Not only these persons, no, we recognize weekly, but also all of you are very active and very intelligent talaga,
yes.
no?
But,
So even if
but, you know,
higher ang ating subject
yes,
for that for senior high school, but then again, you are so amazing in imparting the knowledge and communicating with us. Thank you so much. We appreciate
yes.
it.
We
Yay!
appreciate you, mga
Tutor
anak, our dearest
Irene!
seniors, and thank you for always participating here in Purposive Communication. And for the rest, huwag kayong mag-alala, mga seniors, you might be featured in our next episode. So again, congratulations, Ren Calyanta from SDO Malabon and Mark Alvin Platon from SDO Pasig City, no? Aside from being active here
Mm.
in our ETUlay session, they also submitted outputs in the DepEd
Yes,
ETUlay
that's it,
page.
no? Okay,
So
so
for the rest,
they are
if you
so
want to be
mm,
recognized, magpasa na rin tayo
Hmm.
ng ating mga enhancement activities.
Yes, sure. I very punctual, no, in giving or submitting their outputs. Very good, very good, very good. Next week, meron naman tayong mga active, no? Participants to recognize, to be recognized. So, aabangan yan. And marami pa kayo. For
Yes,
sure, marami kayo.
for
No, we recognize you
sure.
all. No. Kung lahat pa
Okay.
lang i-recognize natin lahat at sure sure Irene baka maubos ang ating oras.
Yes, I agree, Tutor
Okay.
Jess. And take a
Oo.
look at our topics. O marami pa tayong chance, our per-communicative seniors, to be recognized. Because right now, we are only on the second week of the second semester. So we are done with communication and globalization. This time, we will focus in ethics in communication.
Yes, we've done with communication and globalization last meeting. This time, yes, tama. Sure, Irene, ethics in communication. Wow, ang ganda ng topic nito, Sure, I.
Yes. And for our objectives, for our session this afternoon, first, Tutor Jess, our dear students, explain how cultural and global issues affect communication and why ethical communication is essential. And second, Tutor Jess,
Appreciate the impact of communication on society and the world.
okay. So let's have a recap of what we did last week. Okay. So for last week, we had communication and globalization. Ayan. So, is anyone here who are watching us right now can define what is communication and what is globalization, or just give us the connection of the two? Ayan.
Okay, so with a question of Tutor Irene, everyone, please comment in our comment section para makita namin no kung ano yung definition natin for communication and also for globalization.
Yes.
What is now the interrelationship between the two? Ano ba ang kinalaman nito sa isa't isa? Anybody who can participate with us? So, a definition lang, a short definition or a phrase no na pwede nating makonect no the two topics. Now we have communication and globalization. So I think they
Yes.
are now still writing tutor I no
Yes,
maganda
Tutor
itong
Jess.
ating mga kung ano because we started with the communication and that is the purpose of our subject purposive communication. Tutor I ba nandito na si Renz. Meron siyang sagot tutor I.
Okay. All right. So according to Renz, so international communication is the development and sharing of information through verbal and non-verbal messages. Ayan. Thank you very much,
Yes. So
Renz.
yes, meaning to say, nilagyan ng international. So meaning there would be interrelationship between your the locality and this national, the language or anything, no, na may kinalaman sa okay, we're communicating with the other countries or that would be part of all over the globe.
Yes. And here we have another answer to the Jess from Mark Platon. Globalization is the overall usage of language for progress of society.
Oh,
And
yes,
we also have
tama.
here
Very good.
from Mika Prado, global exchange of information. How about the
Yes.
answer of Joe Ward Mina, Tutor Jess?
Communication is the act of giving, receiving, and sharing information. In other words, talking or writing and listening or reading. Good communicators listen carefully, speak and write clearly, and respect different opinions. The last word there is respect one another. All right. Thank you so
Thank you very much,
much.
dear students. This is quite interesting, Tutor Jess, because
Yes.
the last phrase of Joward here is respect different opinions and quite
Yes. Mhm.
related to our topic today. And without
Yes.
further ado, our topic
Yes.
is all
Woo!
about ethics in communication, and
Ang
respect is
gagaling.
an important or an essential idea when it comes to ethics. Ayan.
Tama.
All right.
According to
So,
Enrico Dalupan, I agree. Yes. Thank you so much, Enrico.
so to
Yan.
start, no, Tutor Jess, I think our dearest magnificent seniors are all set and ready. Kaya simulan na natin ang
Yes.
ating
They're
session
very ready
for
and
the
they are,
day.
yes, per confident din sila.
Yes. Per competent
Yes.
din sila. My
Yes.
goodness,
Dami
napakagaling ng
talaga.
mga seniors nationwide. So, we have here on your screen an image. So, meron po tayong picture here on your screen. And this one is a print ad, no? Print advertisement. So I will not name the company from where it came from, but we want you, Tutor Jess and I would want you, our dearest seniors, to analyze and look closely here sa ating picture, okay? And then, of course, upon your analysis, kindly tell us if or tell us what message can you form out of this print ad. So what do you think is the message of the ad? Okay? Or how is the message being revealed to us from this image? Okay? Another
Yeah.
question. Do you think,
Mm.
is there any individual, Tutor Jess, from this picture or group that may be offended by this ad?
Mm. Yes. No, tingnan natin.
Mm-hmm.
As what you have observed, no, from our viewers, no, listeners, what can you say about your observation on
Right.
the ad? Okay,
What
ad
what is
ito
the
kasi, oh.
message?
Yes. Yes, according to Kerubin, Enrico, it's a woman's spa. Kerubin, yeah. Ano man ang kulay o race po natin, tayo ay pantay-pantay. Ayan, very good.
Yes, I
Very
like
good,
it.
very good.
Let me read Tutor Jess, no, what's this? The line in the print ad. So it says
Mm.
there, visibly more beautiful skin from the most unexpected of places. Your shower. Then you have there on top, we have three ladies, okay, wearing towels. So we're assuming because of the line, they are just fresh after shower. And then you have their two boxes, parang rectangle boxes behind them with the words before and after. So again, our question for you, our magnificent seniors, what do you think is the message of the ad? Or do you think there will be any individual or even a group that may be offended by this ad? And
Okay.
lastly, do you
Mm-mm.
think this ad is ethical? And we have answered Tutor Jess.
Okay, according to Mark Platon, this picture conveys an ethical manner of exposing the lady's private parts. Okay, kung
Okay.
kita-kita naman natin, di ba? So,
Yes.
maka-offend, meron talaga, yung makita mo talaga yung offense, no? No? Yung tatlo sila, and then yung sa likod is may before tsaka after. Ano ba? And it shows gender equality. So
Mhm.
equality. So kung makita natin kung ano ba ang mga bagay-bagay na dapat nating iayos, no?
Mhm.
Speaking of this ad.
Yes. Now, Tutor Jess, now how about you, Tutor Jess? What can you say about this ad? If you will try to look at
Okay,
it.
if I am no the okay one of the interpreter of this ad, no, I can say that there would be a discrimination, somewhat like,
Mm-hmm.
or because if you identify or if you classify these ladies, no, in terms of the color of their
Mm-hmm.
skin, okay, because they're already before and after. If what you can see there, kung sinasabi natin pantay-pantay ang lahat, why is it that the black lady there in before, okay, place, and the other one's in the center and the other one is after, meaning to say there would be a change, there would be ano ito, there's superiority or inferiority on that.
Yes.
So meaning there are changes and there is, I think, discrimination. as what I have felt, no? As what
Yes.
I have seen in there in the ad. How
Okay.
about you?
That's an
Uh,
amazing analysis, Tutor Jess. And I
mm,
totally agree, no, with you, Tutor Jess. Perfect
mm,
analysis. Because if you will try to look at it, even our student viewers who are tuning in with us right now, did you notice the placement of the before and after text? So just like what Tutor just mentioned, did you notice that the word before text was right under or right above the colored woman, right? Or analyze ha. And then there is this brown skinned model who is at the middle, and then a fair skinned woman, okay, placed below the word after. Okay.
mm.
So if you will try to look at it, how does this placement relate to their tagline? Visibly more beautiful skin. So what are they trying to imply, right? So here, class, if you can relate to this ad, no, this is like a stereotypical Filipino belief, no, tutor Jess, the usual interpretation for this one. We have this typical Filipino stereotype that white or fair skin is more beautiful. Tama ba, tutor Jess?
Yes. Yes. Tamang tama. Exactly, Churro Zen. Churro Irene. So that's it, no? And yun na nga, there is discrimination, there is an issue in this ad.
Okay. And with that, our dearest viewers, aside from having seen it or observed it in print ads or in other advertisements, yes, this particular ad can be qualified as unethical. Now, being unethical is also relevant in terms of communication. Okay? Now, the question here is, how can we say that communication or when is communication ethical? We have our answer to that. Shooter Jess.
Okay. Hmm. Effective communication is ethical communication. When and how?
Okay. May thumbs up tayo dito. So, ibig sabihin, this is the time when communication is ethical. Take it away, Shooter Jess.
Okay, communication is ethical only when it is genuine, open, cooperative, and sensitive to one's cultural and social beliefs and practices.
Perfectly said, Tutor Jess. Now, ito, Tutor Jess, yung sabi natin kanina, no, na quite connected to what one of our student viewers mentioned a while ago. That communication calls for or involves respect to one another. So here, we are now in the ethics in communication. And it is said there, communication is ethical when you are sensitive to one's cultural and social beliefs and practices, diba? So, meron tayong sensitivity. So that is the key term. However, there is also times when communication is unethical. Kailan kaya yun nangyayari? Tutor Jess.
Yes. So it is communication and ethical if there is an intent to conceal the truth.
Ayan. So in other words, no, Tutor Jess, you don't want other people to know uh, the truth behind. So, balikan
Yes.
natin yung sinabi ni Tutor Jess, our student viewers. If you're practicing ethical communication, you're open and you're practicing the truth. However, it's the opposite when you are uh, exercising or if you're unconsciously doing an ethical communication because actually not
Mm.
unconsciously, no, Tutor Jess, very conscious because you have an intent. Ibig sabihin intentional, plan to
Yes.
conceal the truth, right?
Mm. Yes, tama yun, Chiro Irene. So, if you conceal the truth, then it brings damage to any organization, group, or individual person. Mhm.
Correct.
No, no, no talaga.
Yes. So, balikan natin, no, our dearest percomnificent seniors, our print ad a while ago. So, do you think that ad is unethical? Actually, we already revealed that, Tutor Jet and I. It's quite unethical because it brings damage. Though we could say, no, we could say that probably there is no intention at all for other people to feel that way. Posibleng it's not their intention for us to for us to have that interpretation. However, ayan ha, it is quite saddening to see that we still have this parang mga comparison, kino-compare pa rin yung beauty. Kasi di ba, Shooter Jets, right, beauty is only a superficial. We are
Yes.
all beautiful in our own right. So, regardless of your skin color or your skin
Mm.
condition, you're still
Mm.
beautiful. Di
Tama.
ba, Shooter Jets?
Tama.
So, ayun, yun lang.
100%.
Siguro, let's just give the benefit of the doubt to the company, right? So, assuming that ad was unintentional, di ba? So, well,
Mm.
well,
Hi, good afternoon, Crystal, Tatel.
oh,
Hi.
hi, Crystal
Nefe,
Tatel. So,
Crystal, Kipranyaki. I think kilala mo ito. And also, yes,
hi.
according on shared din si Renz, no, it's all about this honesty. And according to Mark Laren, yes, because it can be body shaming and dishonesty and everything,
Yes.
no? So dapat yung
Now,
honest in everything we do. Not
yes,
only
I
in that
agree.
ad, but in ourselves, we should be honest all the time because
Yes,
in honesty, many of you or persons na around you will like you and ano ito, idolize or somewhat like inspire with your work, 'di ba?
yes.
Mm.
Okay. So, at the end of the day, no, Tutor Jess, maybe let's not, we shouldn't too quickly assume that instances. So, probably
Yes,
it's
yes.
accidental or unconsciously.
Mm.
Pero, we'll never know. Okay, going back to our topic. So, again, our dear student viewers, when is communication ethical? When, of course, it's genuine, sensitive to one's cultural and social beliefs. And here is the time when communication is unethical. Aside from that, even in situations where when there is no intent to harm, ito yun, yung sinasabi ni Shooter Jess and Shooter Irene. But damage to a certain group is inevitable because of the message or the channel used to relay the message. It is still
Mm.
considered unethical. So take note of that,
Mm.
our seniors.
Mm.
Okay,
Yan.
now let's go to the next part of our discussion. Speaking of ethics in communication, no, Tutor Jess, there
Mm.
are actually instances wherein past experience and prejudice affect our communication. So,
Yes,
actually, parang
sakto.
redundant nga daw po yung past experience of Tutor Jess. Kasi, syempre, pag experience,
Mm.
something in
Mm.
the
Yeah.
past ka. So, anyway, all right. Let's go. Diba?
Go!
So,
Tingnan natin. So, how is it?
Tutor
All
Jess,
right. Yan. So most people bring their past experiences into communication situation because they learned in the past that adding information or makes the communication more successful.
so,
Mm-mm.
this is very, very true, Tutor Jess, no? Even in
Mm.
regular conversation, parang we always bring up mga issues in the past or yung mga nakaraang
Mm.
kwento. Maybe because we want to make our communication successful. So,
Yes.
but sometimes, no, it's not, it doesn't end, no, positively. Di ba, Tutor Jess?
Yes, there are also negative ends.
Correct.
No, but of
So,
course you
sometimes,
will share. Not
yeah,
only
past
positive
should
but
be
also you share also negative to others in order for you to have the strength in you na
yes.
lalaban pa at magwawagi. Tsaka, kung hindi man magkuano, hindi man ano ito, the revenge, the revenge, the return, the comeback. So,
So that's the
because
problem, no,
no, we
Tutor
are
Jess.
so lovable and we are so humble enough and we are looking
Yes.
out for the best. Even though
Okay.
some people, no, may mga tao na di tayo, kasi hindi natin ma-please ang lahat, di ba? Yan
Correct.
naman talaga.
100% true, my dearest
Yes.
partner, no? Totoong-totoo yan.
Yes, partner.
Now, sometimes the reason then why people, yes, from this side we could see that we or most people, we bring our past experiences into our communication situation. But there are many instances as well that we do not bring it up again. Why? Ito daw po. Okay?
Yes.
Yan. Because sometimes people do not contribute anything or even mention their past experience because, ayan, their inputs were not considered or valued. Yung
Meaning
pinakahalagahan,
to say
bakit?
nonsense, nonsense na. Huwag mo na isali yung
Okay.
mga negativities, di ba?
Mhm.
Nega,
Yes.
yung mga nega kayo.
Mhm.
Ayan.
Now, yan. Ito, always, remember this one. I remember and just a reminder. Oh, may bago ko na bang word. I
Oh.
remember and just a reminder to
Ah,
everyone. Past experiences inevitably affect people's communication styles in the future. Bakit
hmm.
daw kaya, Tutor Jess? Sige nga,
Okay,
testing
because
natin.
okay, when audience responded positively, repeating the same style,
Yes.
Kung
So, yun yung
maobserbahan natin
nangyayari,
'yan.
no?
Oh,
Yun yung
yes,
nangyayari,
always
Tutor Jess.
yan. Oo, yeah.
However, what happens, Tutor Jess, pag iba na yung nangyayari?
Ibang mangyayari if baligtad, no? If
Yan na.
iba yung ginagawa or not positive, negative one. When turned down or given negative feedback, ang mangyayari is they or you influence how they deliver message next time. So,
So,
maapepektuhan
yes,
talaga. The
correct.
communication. Mm.
So, parang magiging conscious na sila, no, Tutor Jess?
Yes.
Okay, this time let's have a drill, Tutor Jess, to our
Woo!
dearest magnificent, per competent, and per confident seniors. We have here several
Mm.
situations. Okay, what you just need to do is type in the chat box there on your
Mm.
screen, ha? Comment tayo ng sagot natin.
Sige.
What do you think will be the effect in communication based on the following experiences? What will happen?
Okay.
Okay, ha?
What will
Ang tanong,
happen? All right.
what do you
So,
think will be the effect in
okay, what do you
communication?
think will be the effect in communication based on the file
So,
experiences? Yung mga file experiences ninyo or mga file experiences na diniscuss, no? So, mean to
yes.
say, ano ba
Ito.
yung effect nito? Okay?
Okay.
So,
Take it away for the
comment
first
down.
one.
Pabilisan tayo, mga viewers. All right. So, I think they are so busy right now typing in our chat box, no? So, the question, okay, Chiller Irene, this is the experience, no? Tingnan natin.
Yeah. Your parents
Experience. Okay.
reacted
Your
negatively.
parent reactive.
Go ahead, Tutor Jess.
Go, Chiller. Go, Chiller.
Okay. Your parents reacted negatively when you opened up about your interest for a certain craft. What do you think will
Hmm.
be the effect in communication? Kung sa inyo to nangyari, mga student viewers natin, what do you think will happen? Or what will
Your
be the
parents
effect in communication?
negative. According to Enrico, each style can be or have positive and negative impact depending on how the style is used and in what situation you use it. So, yeah, negative effect according to Mika. Negative
Okay?
effect din ang mangyayari.
Exactly, no? So, tingnan natin, Tutor Jess, according to them, o here,
Mm.
okay? According to Mark, parents will ask why you have an interest in that craft. According to Sam,
Mm.
negative effect as well. So, let's
Negative
make it
effect.
specific, no? Let's reveal, no? Let's reveal, Tutor Jess,
Mm.
so the rest can also
Yes.
do the same. According to them, or most of them answered negative effect. So, to be specific, probably this could be the effect in communication. Tutor Jess,
Mm.
diba?
So the effect, this would be the effect, no possible effect. You hesitate to discuss the topic with them despite your reach potential to that craft.
Mhm.
So mean to say, yung feeling ni mo na negative na sila, so you're hesitate na mag-discuss o kaya ano yun, makisuy, ano
Open
bang
up.
sasabihin mo sa kanila. So dapat kung ano
Yes.
yung gusto mo, anong need mo para ma-improve ka. So ma-hesitate ka na kasi feeling mo negative na.
Okay. Now, let's proceed to our next experience. Ayan, na-reveal na tuloy. Okay. Hayaan
Okay
nyo
na
na.
lang.
Ayan.
Go.
Here, For our second experience, your classmate has forgotten some very important information many times in the past. Ito, sir,
Ooh!
feeling ko makaka-tutor, just makaka-relate ito yung mga students natin. Di ba madalas, mga
Yes.
classmates nyo,
Ano
parang
ba
they
mga
tend to be,
classmate mo?
they tend to forget everything. So, what you
Hmm.
do is to always
My goodness.
give that person reminders every now and then to avoid
Hmm.
messing up
Tama, tama.
again.
Okay,
Okay,
the
I don't,
effect of that, no, the effect of that, you can comment, no? You can comment, still comment
yes,
in our comment section.
all
You
right,
give him or her reminders every now and then to avoid messing up again.
yes, okay.
According to Enrico. Yan daw
Let's
yung
let's
reminder.
have the third one.
Hmm.
Ayan, na-reveal na naman yung sagot.
Okay,
Okay.
so sige lang, tingnan natin. If you have your own answers, you can type it in our section box. So this would be the experience tutor I. Ano ba
Yes.
experience natin?
A member in a group that you lead disagreed twice in your suggestion. So what do you think will be the effect in
Ooh.
communication for this one?
Oh, disagreed twice in your suggestions. Example, if you have your meeting or if you have your ano ito, gathering, then
Mm-hmm.
you operating with a program or somewhat like, no? Then now the effect, this would be ano ito, result, no? You don't ask for your members' opinions anymore, even if it might agree with you with this time. Oh, yan
Correct.
yung mangyayari possibly. Possibly. Hmm.
All or sometimes pwede din, no? Alisin mo na siya sa grupo mo. Sometimes that's the worst case scenario. You remove him
Oo.
or you
Yes,
remove that
according
person from your group.
according to Renz, it's okay to me kasi kailangan ko pong opinion nila as a group.
You see, we have different effects, no? It depends on the
Yes.
experience.
Marami
Thank you for
silang
sharing.
mm-mm.
How about our next one?
Go to your eye.
Your experience is this: your teacher ignored your inputs last session. So yung usual
Ooh.
effect daw ay ito. You may
What
still
be the
write comment
effect?
your the effect, ha. You don't provide
Hmm.
inputs in the class anymore.
Yan yung
Ganyan ba
mangyayari, no?
kayo? Are you
Even,
the
no?
same or dearest student?
Even in our distance learning, no, we're using
Mm,
with digital, we're using with the modular and everything, and we always reach, no, our teachers, no, just to see our outputs and answer sheets.
okay.
Ayan, that would be a sound effect.
And this will be the last one. Your teammates reacted positively to your strategy, and they said,
Yan.
"Here, you use the same
Mm.
strategy in a similar
Mm.
situation." Diba?
Okay, according
Okay.
to Renz naman, it happens always po and it's okay kasi busy po sila. So baka naman busy siguro, no? Ang mga teachers, alam mo naman, gumagawa ng modules at saka nag-check
Yeah,
ng mga outputs. Now
correct.
remember that we have this modular printed and modular digital. And of course, we have also online, offline, and everything na ginagawa para lang mabigyan kayo ng quality education. Even this
Yes.
pandemic situation.
Yes, according to
Mm.
Mika rin, Tutor Jess, Mika Angela Prado, sometimes students are discouraged to put effort. And from
Yeah.
Mark Platon, this serves as your motivation to excel more. Ayan,
Yeah, tama.
sagot niya. Okay.
Okay, ayan 'no.
So in any case, people enter into a communicative situation with certain expectations. And ayan, I remember, and just a reminder, they behave or react accordingly. All right,
Ayan.
let's
Tama.
move on. Now, if past experiences ay ganun yung nagiging effect, how about prejudice? Diba? Ano ba yung
Hmm.
prejudice? No, Tutor Jess
Yes,
na
tingnan
sinasabi.
natin.
Ayan.
Hmm.
Tutor Jess, take it away.
Prejudice, when people take their past experiences and make certain assumptions.
What
Ayan.
else, Tutor Jess?
When people isolate an experience with one type of person or one group of people, then behave as if all encounters with people of the same type, or at
Yes.
least with the same characteristics, will lead to same experience.
So, ito
Ayan,
yung sa
prejudice.
Tagalog, no? Yung prejudice and mga stereotypes natin. So, parang we are assuming na if we experience this with an individual, it might be the same, no, with another individual. Or probably, for example, if you have this prejudice with this person, the next time around that you're with the same person, ganun pa rin siya, parang ganon. No? We
Ayun.
isolate. We isolate an experience with one time.
Yes.
Here, we want you to remember, our dear student viewers, prejudices may be attributed to culture, di ba, Sir Jess, or personal preference. Eh. So sometimes, I
Yes.
just feel not talking to him or to her because I don't like people like him or her. So personal preferences mo. But sometimes it is based on culture. So
Tama.
the end result, Tutor Jess,
Okay, this eliminates a people's personal identity and individuality. So there can be prejudice as regards to number one is the age, number two is gender orientation, number three is religious belief, four race, five social economic status, and seven we have this physical conditions.
all that. So we also would like you to remember that not all prejudices have negative characteristics. As for example, a person might consider all members of a group to be smart even without meeting them individually. So pwede siyang
Mm,
positive prejudice and negative prejudice.
prejudice.
Okay, Tutor Jess?
So it must be noted, however, that effective communicators should avoid prejudice because it influences the communication process even before it begins.
Perfect. So, tamang-tama yung sinabi no, ni Tutor Jeff. So, instead of talking to this group of people, kung may prejudice ka na, you won't be able to, or you will not have a chance to talk to them because you already have your prejudice. So, naapektuhan
Yes.
na yung communication process even before it begins.
There is already judgment.
Yes. So I remember, and just a reminder, effective communicators view people as separate from any preconceived notions others may have about them. They see the value of the individual as a person of worth and thus will respect that individuality. So we hope all of you are effective communicators. Kasi nga, effective communication is ethical communication. All right.
Cation.
And Sugar Jess,
Okay, to wrap up this one, Chatter I, okay. Communication is ethical only when it is genuine, open, cooperative, and sensitive to one's cultural and social beliefs and practices. We always believe in that. Okay, communication is unethical when there is an intent to conceal the truth or bring damage to any organization, group, or individual person.
yay! Hooray! We were
Yay!
able to finish another topic in purposive communication. Now I
Yes.
think we can do this very fast because you now
Mm.
know the difference of being ethical and unethical. Now,
Yes.
but before we proceed, no, we want you also to remember that ethical communication requires people to respect social cultural beliefs and practices of others, while at the same time avoiding all kinds of stereotypes. Now,
Mm.
purpose test, Sugar Jess.
Okay. Analyze whether the following situations are ethical or unethical. Simply write ethical or unethical after each statement.
So just comment here sa ating
Oh,
chat box or dyan sa screen ninyo.
okay. Madali
Okay,
lang
let's
ha.
have,
So you write ethical if it is correct, you feel it's correct, or unethical if it is wrong.
yeah. Okay,
Okay.
let's go. For the
Go,
first
go, go.
item,
Alam ko, handang-handa ng ating mga viewers. You can write it in our comment section.
okay. For the first item, Tutor Jess, a student takes credit for work she did not do. Is this ethical or unethical? Comment
Go, go,
now.
go! Comment in our section, a comment box. Go, go, go! Madali, madali! Bilis, 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 bilis! Magta-traffic na! Baka magka-traffic. Bilis-bilisan lang natin. Kung ano
Yes.
ang tamang sagot.
And I
Tingnan
think we got
natin.
the correct
Yun.
answer niya to Tutor Jess. Ayan.
Yes. Giyerang-giyera
Ayan.
na to. Ang gagaling nila.
Yes,
Chur
the
ay,
first
alam ko
one to
marami silang
answer.
natutunan.
The first one to answer sa ating chat box from Samantha Selenga. Her answer is unethical. Puro unethical. From Patty Flores,
Tingnan nga
unethical.
natin.
Ben Arce, unethical. Sandra, unethical. Ayan. Aliana, Musayak, unethical. The correct
Yan.
answer here is correct. Unethical. How about
Go,
number
go,
two? Take it away,
go!
Sir Jess.
A person sells a car and reveals the truth about the vehicle's accident history. Is it ethical or unethical? Write down your answer in your comment box. Go, go, go! Baka mag-traffic! Traffic! Bilisan
We
lang,
don't like
bilis, ang
traffic.
bilis. Ayan, ang dali-dali, no?
Okay.
Baka
Now let's
magta-traffic yung sa EDSA. So, go bilisan lang ang pagta-type. Ayan, oh.
Tutor
Ayan,
Jess,
ang
sinong
daming
mga
sumasagot na
nakatamang sagot
ethical.
kaya?
Ano kaya ang tamang sagot, Tutor Zen? Ay, Tutor Irene, my God.
The correct
A
answer
person sells a
here
car.
is
Tingnan natin. Yeah!
ethical.
Yes!
So, ang dami nakatamang sagot. Joshua George
Yes.
Santones, ethical. O, diba?
So, mean to say, mga second hand siguro
Yes,
ito.
Felicity, ethical. Mark, ayan, you all got the correct answer. So, congratulations. We still have the last 3 items. Bilisan na natin. Number 3.
Okay, go, proceed.
You sell a house and don't disclose known defects to the buyer. Is this ethical or unethical?
Okay,
Type
go.
your
Type
answer.
it now, chat box. Baka ma-traffic tayo dyan. So go lang na go. Type. Ethical or unethical? Alright.
And
Ang dami na
5,
nila.
4,
Yan, ang
3,
dami na nila. Tutor
2,
ay. Yan.
and 1.
Go.
Ayan, according
Ano
to
kaya ang tamang
Felicity
sagot,
J,
Tutor ay?
unethical.
Ay.
Okay, so the correct answer here
Salamat,
is
hindi nagka-traffic. Unethical.
unethical. How about number 4, Tutor Jess?
Okay, a physician doesn't tell a patient his true diagnosis because it may reveal that there was a mistake in his care. Is it ethical or unethical? All right?
Type it
Comment down below in
now.
the comment box. Tingnan natin kung
Ayan.
kakayanin ninyo ang... Okay, tingnan natin. Bawal
In
magta-traffic.
5, 4,
Ayan.
3,
Baka magta-traffic na.
2,
Please.
and 1. Ayan, the correct
Ayan,
answer
ang dali.
here
Ang bilis
is,
talaga nila mag-type.
yes, Tutor Jess, the correct answer here is
Yes. Sinasakyan,
unethical.
ethical.
And
Baka
our last
sinasakyan sa
item,
airplane.
our last item,
Bilis.
Tutor Jess, ayan, mahaba.
Go,
Go, take it away.
Okay.
Go.
The supervisor saw that the next interviewee is a person with disability, or PWD, who is applying for a position in his company. He warmly welcomes the applicant and interviews him just like the rest. Tingnan natin kung ano ang tamang sagot. Ethical or unethical? Go lang ng go! Hindi pa ako nakatapos magbasa. Ayun na.
Correct.
Dali.
Tutor Jess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer here
Yay!
is
Didi! Ethical!
ethical.
Very good!
So, sige nga, i-type nyo sa
Napakasaya
chat box
natin
yung
talaga.
scores natin. Did you get a 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1?
Yes.
Ayan.
Yeah.
What are your scores? Okay? What
Sige,
are
put all your
scores?
scores. Okay, if you get
Maraming
perfect
naka-5
scores,
over 5.
yes.
Congratulations!
Yes, Sandra! Si Patty! Hi! Yeah. Enrico, hello, congratulations. Also, John Benedict Arce. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Kat. Zinim. Hello. Mark Platten. Hello, 5 over 5. Tutor I, take it away.
Yan. Congratulations to all those who got 5. If you were not able to get the
Yes.
perfect score, do not worry because constant practice will lead to better results. So, practice na tayo ng practice. Okay, now for your additional enhancement, gawin to at i-post to sa DepEd ETUlay page. Malay niyo, you're the next.
Tsaka,
Purposive
itag kami yan,
student.
Tutor Irene, itag kami palagi.
Itag
Kasi
kami, yes.
binibasa namin yan. Yes,
Okay.
gine-check
Or
namin yan.
kung hindi man kayo makapag-post sa DepEd ETUlay page, pwede nyo namang i-post sa Facebook, no, Tutor Jess, and tag us so we could see your
Yes.
output. Or sometimes, some of our students here, they send us or a private message, diba, Tutor Jess?
Yes. And reply naman tayo dyan.
Tutor
Okay.
Jess?
Okay. For the additional enhancement, do you know other print or television advertisements that are non-ethical because they are discriminatory, stereotypical, or sexist? Spot these ads in magazines, newspapers, social media networks, YouTube, or any other platform. All right. Ayan, tutor.
Ayan na, share these ads in DepEd ETUlay page and discuss why you think the ad is unethical, how it could be or how it could possibly be received by certain groups, and what could be a better way of presenting the ad. So do not forget to tag
Yes.
Tutor Jess and Tutor Irene in your
Yes.
post. And with
Mhm.
that, ayan. Okay, everyone. So, ayan, okay. So for everyone, the concept of globalization is not new, but people somehow confined or fail to realize that this is not confined to technology or bridging the world and making it a virtual community.
Globalization also entails changing the way people communicate to others, especially those with different norms, cultures, and belief system. This involves all types of communication, whether face-to-face, chatting, via email, or using various forms of mass media.
Now, we would like to thank our reference material for our topic this afternoon. Thank you very much to the authors, Dr. Tejada, Dr. Valdez, and Dr. Sapunga.
Okay, thank you so much all our viewers, no? Sa mga sumasagot tsaka nag-aantabay talaga sa aming subject.
Yeah.
Mag-share pa kayo at isabwag, ipamalitan yung
Share.
magandang news.
Share
Yes,
the
good
live.
news.
Yes.
Kasi share lang, share ng
And
mga good
before we
news.
end our session this afternoon, we would like to leave you with this famous quote from Satya Sai Baba. Take it away, Tutor Jess.
Before you speak, think it is necessary. Is it true? Is it kind? Will it hurt anyone? Will it improve on the silence? That is from Cynthia Sai Baba.
Okay. We still have many more weeks to follow, so do not forget to join us in our next session. Thank you, and there you have it. Thank you for your participation, our superb seniors.
Up next, here in our ETUlay is the E-Theater class with Tutor Christina and Tutor Divina.
Don't forget to accomplish also, we would like to hear from you yung ating feedback form, no, Tutor Jess? So the link
Yes.
is already on your
Kailangan
screen.
talaga namin yan. Pindutin ang feedback form.
Yes, and with that, this has been your Purposive Tutor Tandem. I am Tutor Irene from SDO Parañaque City.
And I am your tutor, Jess, from SDO Tagum City, reminding everyone,
To be per competent
be per confident.
and be per comnificent in purposive communication.
See you next Tuesday, only here in DepEd ETUlay online tutorial seniors. For this time, goodbye.
Bye!
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!